Hello, Commander.
We got like a shopping list of different like play groups going on here. You know what I mean? Not that it's a bad thing. It's always good to kind of diversify and play against different people. Yo, it happening. Yo, it happening. You just gotta, man, I love it. You just gotta kind of keep an eye out. Usually around 7. Usually around 7's when kind of teams pop in, you know? Usually around 7, everyone's had dinner, everyone's gotten a chance to chill. Now we gotta just kind of get. Now we just. Yo, I read this. I read this like a book. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, we just like showed up, and we in. Oh come on, let me in, boy. There we go. You just gotta click it hard enough. I can't believe we read that. I can't believe we read that. All right. All right, so we got like global breakout versus I don't want to say like it's a solid comp team is what. Oh, ooh. Please don't crash, thanks. There we go. Okay, so X colon Plebdo, Billboard, and Sachi versus Floggle. I don't even know the other twos. Oh crap! I need to get another notebook. I'm out of paper space to write down the spawn or the matches. Okay, I think I just saw Bank. I think that was like a half second of Bank. So Bank, Dome, Kill House, and then Factory, C Store, Bank. This should be a pretty good team, pretty good match. These guys are good teams. These are really good teams. I gotta remember how to do the. There we go, and then it's yeah, buddy. We remembering how to do the things. Oh, we're gonna have fun with this. All right, so, yeah. Global Breakout versus, I don't know how to go down, though. That's the only thing. We don't know how to go... Oh, that's zooming. We zooming, boys. We zooming. Oh. Ah, left click forwards. Okay, all right. So, yeah, what are we playing on? We're playing on Decisive Phalanx. I don't know. And we actually get to enjoy some color because... I always enjoy like the more colored because this is all tactical. We can watch this when the match really starts, but just being able to enjoy, you know, yourselves. You got manager, you got vault, you got loans. Looks like our attacking team already talking about a potential push in through loans because the idea of entrance looking kind of sus, which that's kind of fair. Global Breakout pretty notorious for running mop like first round if they can, and when they can they will. When Global Breakout feels very confident. I mean, we saw this in their match versus. Goodness gracious, it was Yakuza in the winter round 3 open finals, where they just, you know, the only time that Yakuza, goodness gracious, Global Breakout really play respectfully is when they're in like the finals and they actually have to try. That's when you won't see them take mop first. If they can go mop first, they will go mop first, just because they know that they can go mop first. You know what I mean? Plebdo on mop, interesting. Usually, well, no, Sachi is usually a bit more of an aggressive player, so he usually takes like shotgun and stuff like that. But it looks like our attacking team is prepping to go for a 4, maybe 4-1. 4 through entrance, 1 through lobby seems to be the name of the game. And yeah, that looks like where Floggle's going to head. He's going to go straight into lobby, kick that open, or loans, excuse me. And Pleb's going to be watching the loans, which is actually kind of nice because that's going to pull him. Oh, he's going to have him focus on loans when it's going to be a 4-man through lobby, which is going to be really nice. Oh. Bit of a misclick by X. And look at this. This mop is completely out of position. So great heads-up play here by our attacking team. Sachi hard flashed. Tommy gets in. Doesn't see him, though. Oh, but Sachi does get a double for his trouble. And now Sholey in a bit of an odd spot. Pleb trying to avoid Ghetto's blast in here. Oh, goodness gracious. Great pincer maneuver there by... the defenders. Floggle just runs and finds holy cow, finds Chi and Pleb. Gets himself, well actually no, it looks like Floggle was actually able to finish off Chi. 2-on-2 situation here. Very well done by the defenders. Well actually it was a very back and forth. The battle over security was really interesting just because Sholey, he started to kind of get into security, but then after he got kind of pincered by Colin, really struggled to get in there. Now with Floggle down on the rotate, Ghetto's in a bit of an odd spot because you can see he's trying to figure out how he wants to push in here. He sees one. Oh, he doesn't get him, though. And that's huge. I don't know how much ammo. I didn't really get a chance to look at how much ammo was on the AK. Let's take a look. Okay, it was only one magazine, but still, that's a pretty good amount of ammo, especially since they'll be able to recover the mop. Don't know if... Yeah, they're looking for the clacker. Oh, they find the clacker. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, me, oh my. Okay, so clacker also picked up, and Saber. Not too hot here from our... we'll call them the Discord... The Discord troglodytes. No, that's not a good word. The dashing Discord squad. The DDT. Dashing Discord team. There we go. That sounds a little bit better. The dashing Discord team... in a bit of a bind now. They're down Saber, they're down Mop, or they're down Mop, God. They're down Clacker, and they're going onto a kill dome. So unless they choose to go 5-man beach, that means they're going to commit their only other Clacker here onto kill dome, and that's a bit of a struggle. That's going to be really tough. And yeah, you can see the defending team is already talking about that. They're probably going to save Clacker. There's no reason for them to really use it for this map. You can. It's going to be really easy for them to kind of play and defend this northern section of, you know, Free Union here on Kill Dome, because you can have most of your team kind of stacking up here in obs. You can have one guy kind of watching this pit angle. You have one guy watching this pit angle, and then you're good just to kind of have this be a kill zone, because then you'll have line of sight and you'll be able to easily communicate. So it's not too difficult to defend. Obviously, you know, it's going to be really coming down to that communication and organization. Yeah, using both Saber and Mop on this round, I think is a great idea. Again, you can see the attackers already talking about these long monster angles that the defenders will be able to utilize. But, and this is something that I think our DDT team could, or DDT could really, you know, play off of, is this like super hyper aggressive just cannonball into jungle. It's not very safe for obvious reasons, but it avoids this, which is just an absolute murder field waiting to happen. I mean, there's no reason why they should be really pushing in here. They have to. I mean, they're going to have to, but they have to find a creative way to kind of avoid, you know, these long angles. And right now, it looks like the attackers are still kind of committing to go for a beach, so they're going to just risk it for the biscuit, save the clacker for the next round. But this entire play is solely because they don't have a clacker. Grenade is going to get saved. No clackers. So yeah, it's going to be a 5-man beach, and here we go. I mean, this is literally what happens. If you do not have a clacker, you're going to pay for it. And you can see Billboard already talking to his team, letting the our Saber and Mop player know it's going to be 5-man beach. If they had a Molotov, there is only one D-Day door, and they could technically push in. Oh, and that's what happens when you don't smoke. That is exactly what happens. I mean, Pleb has played hours on hours of this game, so he knew exactly where he needed to aim. He somehow finds Ghetto. I mean, we were watching him. I didn't see him. Did you? Apparently he did. Uh-oh. He's going to go for another. That smoke is not good enough to stop him. He's going to wait for the push. He gets a third. Oh, my God. Pleb is going wild, and now there's a barbed wire to even protect him harder. There's 2 left. And this utility, they need to save the grenade. I love this decision from Pleb. He's playing back defensively. Cheese going to play with the flash. He's going to eat it. No, he doesn't eat. No, he does eat it. He does eat it, but he sees one. And he's just going to hold down the fire button. No reason to be aggressive, but he does find Boxy. And this Global Breakout team is just on fire. Plebdo just going absolutely wild with his Mop play. Tommy's backed all the way out. Yeah. Probably the best move. He's got the grenade. There's no reason that they should really lose that, but, you know, you got to be careful. And, wow, that was a great play. Great play by Pleb. Good triple. I would love to know. Somehow he saw something in this angle right here. He found 2. Looks like the defending team's just trying to find themselves their last man, looking around for him. But he's pretty well hidden here. He's off in the corner. Where can we maybe... Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, he's good and safe, but... Oh man, I would have loved to watch. Just watching from their angle must have been absolutely just miserable. Like, imagine pushing in and then... Next thing you know, 2 guys are down and you haven't even gotten onto the, you know, over the sand dune, if you will. That's nuts, and that sucks. So, alright, moving on though. Global Breakout currently up 2 rounds on the DDT. trying to find a way in. And mind you, no Saber ammunition was used. So that Saber from Cullen still has 6 shots in it. Pleb gonna just be able to use whatever extra ammo that, or whatever excess ammo is probably on. Oh, this is cool. It's gonna just smash us right in here, I guess. That's kind of neat. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I think we know that it's a kill. It's a kill house. So, but yeah, no. There's gonna be some peaks. I can smell the peaks, dude. I can smell them. I can smell them. So attackers come out this way. So we're probably gonna have one guy watching like this, and then another guy watching probably something like this, or even all the way over here, just so that way they can watch both angles with both ranged weapons. Probably Saber's gonna be a mop up here, Saber over here, just because of the ammunition, and that'll give Saber a chance to rotate, kind of, you know, back up, play through here, play this angle if need be, or even just come all the way through. Because mind you, we have only seen one red door breach, and no wall charge. So they have clacker, and they have both entrance opportunities, so they can secure some pretty good space if they want to. The flip side, the inverse of that is, though, this wall right here, this wall right here, this wall right here, this wall right here, all of this is wall billabangable, meaning you get 2 guys with 2 knacks and you have any general sense of where the bomb diffuser might be. It don't matter, Chief. They're dead. They are dead. You throw a Molotov here, you get 2 knacky boys, you're done. That entire defuse is just donezo. So, very curious to see. Sorry, I just got completely just fixated on some shrubs. Yeah, I'll be very, very curious to see. Oh, they're reading this, man. Ouch. That is a read if I had ever seen one. Which it makes sense though. We haven't seen them push any other reds. They still have the wall charge, and they didn't use it on the previous push. So let's take a look here. One through. There's a door charge, and they're grabbing NVGs just in case. I respect the hustle. I really do. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into position here, because yeah, this is gonna be, well, it's gonna be an ugly push. It's gonna be a real ugly push. They're getting themselves set up. Collins way down the way. He might have seen Tommy on that. There's the breach. And we should be coming in here. Look at all that barbed wire. Holy cow, that is quite a bit of barbed wire. Red's going to also get opened up. The red inside the other side of the map. Pleb does go down, so the attackers are going to be able to get in here. But Sachi still holding this angle. Get himself the Saber. He's going to be holding this angle here. And as we kind of sneak in, attackers slowly trying to work their way through here. Billboard on the other side of this door. That flash isn't going to cover anybody. And we got 2 boys in the lockers. These guys just coming in. The trades are going out. Pleb doesn't get him. So we have, finally, the first round of the game, attacker advantage. X is the last man alive. Gets one, doesn't get the other. And just like that, Boxy is able to get himself onto the defuser. And is going to get him the first point on the board for the attacking team. Absolutely nuts. I mean, very spaced out. I mean, quite a bit of it. We've been able to see the Global Breakout team has been just playing a lot of very close kind of refragging matches. Oh, this would have been really cool to watch if only we were able to see past the roof. But that's all right. This is a really cool angle too. But yeah, no, very, very good play. Again, I like the idea that Pleb and Billboard had there to try and defend, you know, lockers, but they just didn't seem to really get stacked up in time. I mean, we even saw the flash hit the door before, you know, the door wasn't even open to try and, you know, get them in, but it worked, I guess, because they weren't really able to capitalize on it, so it is what it is. Now, of course, the teams are going to switch, so we've got Global Breakout on the attack and the DDT on defense. So teams will be switching. Decisive Phalanx is our map. I'm very curious to see if we're going to see Mop, though. Because obviously, you know, we saw Saber in the hands of the defenders for the entirety of the match, of the first set. So, very curious to see how that'll play out, but we'll find out. Looks like it is going to be the Global Breakout Special, also known as Always Go Entrance on Bank. Global Breakout, I'm not going to say they're notorious, but every time I see them play Bank, there is only one entrance that they go, and that is the main entrance, through lobby. You have to go through lobby. I've never seen a global breakout push where they actually went loans. And of course, someone in chat's can go, well, actually, Ghost, this one time in this one match when I was playing, I watched them go through loans. And it's like, all right, cool, great, thanks. Shut up and watch the game. We'll have to see what they plan to do. We'll really have to see what they plan to do because, I mean, loans can work. It can work, but again, it's all about synergies, right? If you're going to put, you can put like 2 guys loans and then 3 entrants. You never want to put 5 loans because then you've got just nightmare angles. You got 1 Molotov, everyone in here turns into just fiery, angry, sad, you know? 1 Molotov in here, fiery, angry, sad all over again. So it's very difficult to play that kind of thing. Knack 11 on Tommy, I like it. He could arguably sit right here in bathrooms, and then as soon as he hears a breach, he communicates with like Boxy, who's gonna have line of sight for when they push, and then he just and then that's it. That's all that he needs. I didn't notice this, but this is something that real gamers do: is shoot out the backs of these things. The reason for that, hang on, sorry, I wanted to. There we go. Okay, let's get down there real fast. Let's just kind of come in. It looks like it is gonna be a 3-2 split. I like it. Again. A little bit of chaos. It's all about that chaos here. So there's the breach. Tommy's out of position. Good smoke, but Tommy's still here. He's probably going to wallbang. Oh, no, it is a 3-2. Yeah, it's a 3-2 with entrance favoritism. There's the Saber on Cullen. Flash. Tommy's out of position. Does get hard flash, so he's a goner. And now we got a lot of madness coming up here. Let's go ahead and kind of take a top down. Ooh, Floggle gets flashed and eaten up by Billboard. These global breakout guys are just coming in and making it look just like a performance here. Pleb just gonna put the entire mag into the wall. Tags Boxy pretty good, but Boxy's still up and kicking. Got that cool blue laser. Doesn't know where any of the teams are. Probably, yeah, he's gonna need to reload. And here comes the global breakout, boys. Ghetto gets annihilated. And Pleb also finally finds Boxy. And there is the push from the global breakout team. I mean, just very clean, very clean. I'd love to know what happened here with Sholey. Floggo got flashed to hell, so he kind of just smacked into a wall and he was done. Tommy also got flashed, so there was no way he was surviving. Would love to know where the flash came from, though, because I think someone threw it here, and then it bounced, and then just here, there we go. He threw it here, and then as the attacker came in, just kind of cleaned up whoever might have been sitting in there, and they were off to the races, because now the guys in loans had their angles and could probably catch whoever was hiding here, and at that point, you're done. So, very clean. Very clean and methodical. Again, just classic global breakout. Very classic global breakout. There's the 99 to 100. Attackers on the W. So, global breakout just running it up 3-1. In terms of defense, I do think that our DDT team could have... what could they have done? I mean, you need to cover Hall. Well, you need to cover Hall, but you don't really need to cover Hall. If anything, as long as you have one guy in securities, and then you can cover that door entrance, then you're okay, right? The trick, though, is making sure that you have a way to hold it. So that's where you kind of need the guy in Hall, but you kind of don't. So you could arguably sit a guy in the corner of loans and then maybe make it happen, but that is a lot of risk. You know, that is a lot of risk that you are taking by doing that. So again, here we are. It is Kildome, USA, and we're going to be taking it back. Again, this was the same area that we saw, you know, Plebdo go absolutely just nuclear with his mop shots earlier here in this set. So, very excited to see what they plan to do, as obviously we should be loading in here pretty soon. Plebdo is going to be staying on that Saber. Nothing too surprising. Sachi is going to be taking a clickety-clack. So that's kind of interesting. I am very curious to see if they actually plan to... They are. Okay, so they are going to go with this. Now, again, one thing that you can always kind of... I don't want to say expect, but one thing that I love to play against... The one thing that... Sorry, I keep saying the one thing, but what I really enjoy about playing against Global Breakout is they will do things that will annoy you. And in this case, you know, what is arguably the right thing, which is to go beach and then try and, you know, play off of that, they're not doing that. They're going to try and play aggressive. They're going to try and do something that would normally be outside of the meta. So when they need to play outside the meta, they're comfortable outside the meta. You know what I mean? Because Global Breakout, they're robots. Let's be honest about this. They're robots. They don't know how to play and breathe and eat like the rest of us. They're machines. They play the game, they kill people, they get bread, they walk away, and they just take money. Most teams can't play like that, you know, and that is the one thing that I've always found so fascinating with them. But the question now becomes, can they execute it well? Because, well, actually, oh, Boxy's got the mop. He's gonna try and recreate what Plebdo did. But Plebdo don't do that. Plebdo go red. No, Plebdo go... Plebdo go beach. Plebdo go beach. Okay, well, here we go. So this is going to be, again, exact same thing. Except this time it's going to be, you know... Oh, see, that's a good smoke. That's a great smoke. There's the kick. There's the mop. Nothing connects. Everyone's good. The trades are done. So we got ourselves the 4-man on beach. Is this a... Oh, Floggle. Oh, Floggle. You got to be careful, homie. Okay, no one's up there. So Sachi's might be the cannonball here in this factor. So they're going to try and push the team up in this direction. And then Sachi's going to come in for this absolutely just ballistic entrance to try and get the mop player who might be up here. Or there's the call for mop. Sachi's going to click and then push in. Oh, here comes the rotate. Well, they're just kind of making it happen. Ghetto's got to rotate or something here. Mop gets hard flashed. Oh my god, it landed on his head. That was clean. I loved watching that. Ghetto's the last man alive. Does get billboard. It's not done just yet. Bomb, of course, isn't in his position. There's the defuse. Ghetto's going to have to run all the way around now, and he's going to make noise on this door. Oh, and there's the saber. I would really love to watch. I mean, that was nuts. They had one guy sitting here waiting until the mop got into either this position or this position. Once they knew where mop generally was, whoosh, there goes the flash. There's the breach. He goes in with another flash, and then it's just clean. That was just, oh my god, that mop didn't have a chance because they knew he was going to be up there, you know. And if he wasn't, they throw it here. Flash guy comes in, jumps over, secures whoever's over here, and then they just do it all over again. I mean, there's just nowhere to defend. There's nowhere to hide like that, you know? But again, that's the kind of thinking that you got to be aware of when you're on the defensive side is, what happens if we give up this? What happens if we give up that? You know, the fact that they gave up beach with, there was one mop shot, and then that was it. You know, no major real resistance. You know, it's things like that. I mean, Ghetto stayed and was able to get billboard. But after that, they didn't really try to, you know, contest. They had the communication. I mean, I guarantee you, Plebdo or Ghetto was probably talking to, who was it? Yeah, Ghetto was probably talking to Floggle, letting him know, hey, here's, you know, this is where this guy is, this is where that guy is. You know, go, you know, get him. And he just couldn't, you know, get those shots off in time, which sucks because I've been there. We've all been there, you know. We've all been there, and that's the crappy part is you feel it, you really feel it. But Kill House is going to be our last map of this half, and then we'll be moving on to the next rounder. But I believe we should have. Oh no, they didn't take. They didn't take Mop. It's kind of surprising, unless Mop didn't have much ammo left in it. You know, maybe it only had like 1 or 2 shots, so it isn't worth taking where they can take Saber. Yeah, it's kind of fast. It's fascinating. Well, actually, let's talk about the guns here, because look, it's KR A2Us and then KR stocks, right? This tells me they're going to be trying to push through some of the buildings. They don't want to play a long game. And you can see, you know, DDT is actually setting up to try and prep for a long game. They're expecting them to try and push bar through the wall charge, but I don't think Global Breakout wants that. Yeah, I mean, they're talking about it. They're definitely talking about the potentially pushing through Lumberyard, which is interesting because they have some ranged weapons, but they have Saber. So I'm very surprised that they're opting to not take Saber. I'm very surprised by this. Now they do have double grenade. Wall charge is going to be in here. I'm assuming. Yeah, there it is. She's got wall charge. So Floggle's going to see this, and he's going to be the first man to kind of call it. He's probably. You should hear them stomping around. There it is. Yeah, he knows they're coming. Billboard trying to get some line of sight on him. Just trying to get an angle. Pleb's looking for him, but he does not see anything. There's the breach. There's the flash. Oh no, that's the nade. And here comes nope, another grenade. Oh no, those are flashes. Great flashes. Holy cow, that was great to just try and... Or, Molly's, excuse me. Pleb's out of position now. Tommy, does he know? Oh, Tommy, you gotta see him. Oh no, Tommy! No, it's okay. Scholey's gotta get Billboard here. He does get him. Okay, this defense is holding so far. 4-on-3, defender advantage. Communication. It's all going to come down to communication. If X knows where the last guy is. Oh, Tommy goes huge! Tommy with the fat rotate. And now it's... Oh, I was going to say auto shotty versus... Yeah, Gruber. But no, in this case, the Gruber wins it. But Tommy goes nuts for his team. He came and swung on Colin and X. And no, they didn't know he was there. They had absolutely no idea. I think they thought he was either... He rotated deeper or he backed off. But no, he pushed in. That was great. Well, good heads-up play by Tommy. Very well done. All right. That's good. What is it? 4-2 now. DDT not out of it just yet. Fighting. Still fighting. There's blood in these boys. They have bloody global breakout. So it is happening. It's happening, boys. So well done. Well done by them. Now, obviously, the big question now is going to be, how are they going to handle trying to stabilize and then get ahead? You know, these at the end of the day, it's not about, you know, killing your opponents unless you're on the defensive side, but also the bomb. If they can just defuse, you know, they gotta get 2 more. They gotta get at least 2 more to tie. Global breakout just needs what, 3 more to win. Bagel thrust. Essentially, you're at Starbucks or you're at what is it? Oh, I'm forgetting the name. Oh no, I'm forgetting the name. The name of the the cafe restaurant, Panera Bread. There we go. I used to work at a Panera Bread as a dish boy, and you know, every once in a while they'd be kind enough to let me work at the cash register because Jesus, that was such an easy job, man. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, man. Working register, all you gotta do is just like pretend to be friendly with people and just push buttons on a monitor. Dish boy, man, that was shoo. You want to talk about a real good time, man. All you gotta do is just clean crap and put dishes through stuff. I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds until you have to like deal with other people's like filth and mess, and it's disgusting. It was a germaphobe's best friend, because you go from seeing all these like dirty, disgusting plates to like, hey, everything's sparkly and clean, and then you realize like some kid sneezed on their plate, an old lady has like a used tissue on another, and it's all got to get cleaned, and you're gonna be one that cleans it. Yeah. Go to school. Always go to school. Don't you know, always keep challenging yourself. All right. Bagel thrust. Right. So looks like we are going to have the global breakout team here on the attacking side. Again, Saber. Ooh, Floggle on the... Floggle's going to have himself... Oh, no, Ghetto. Excuse me. Ghetto's going to have himself the mop. Got tons of bullets. Holy cow. This man brought half the gun. Oh, no, he's got 4. Never mind. I lied. I'm being stupid. All right. Global breakout guys respecting the door. No, there was no smoke, so actually not really respecting it all that much. Or not, you know, playing careful. Tommy's going to hear the grenade. There's the kick. He should throw. There it is. Yeah, immediately. I like that. I like that. Oh, goodness. Chasing him. Hello, internet connection. Yes, Tommy, please get this man some more dial-up. So, global breakout gets in with very little, you know, damage to their own. Floggle's in a bit of an odd spot here. He's got to hug this corner. Yeah, he's got to... Oh, there's the flash. He's going to peek. Yeah. Okay, no, he's going to continue to hide there. Oof. Ooh, the re-pick from Ghetto. That was dirty. Colin's gonna... I don't think... Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know where Ghetto is. He just hears him. Uh-oh. That's a panic, but he's got to reload. That's a good flash. He should be able to get him now. And he does. Okay. Whew. Oh, the trades. And he does. Oh, my God. Okay, Colin. All right. Gonna get himself the Saber. Good stuff. Good stuff. And now they should go hunting for the... They should go hunting for the mop. There were quite a few rounds still in it. And yeah, there it is. All right, gets some good guns, gets a bit of ammo. How much is left in there? All right, there's 2 left, which Not the best in the world, but hey, 2 is better than, you know, none, so I'll take those. They 99 it just because they're going to go shopping, and done. Alrighty. So, fairly standard push, I want to say. It almost felt like the defenders weren't really kind of stacked up, if that makes sense. You know, it was a lot of 1v1s and 2v1s on each side, which doesn't really give the defenders any prudence to defense. Normally, in those kind of situations, you'll see the defenders kind of just... They might win a defensive spot here and there, but in the overarching scheme of things, Global Breakout was just slowly working their way onto site. You know, there was some good bleeding. You know, there was some good bleeding, but you know, Sholey is a great example. Or was it Sholey up in office that was holding that little corner? I mean, that's one of those little corners where, like, if you don't have a guy defending you, oh my goodness, you are doomed, because there is no way for you to prepare on that. PAX Ace is the map. It's a C-store, which means we're gonna have ourselves. Let's go down. There we go. All right, let's take a look inside. Hey, there we go. Ooh, sneaky little red line. What you drawing there? I always love the fact that, like, you can see literally players and teams just interacting and talking on, you know, almost like just on this unspoken level. I mean, it's absolutely wild. Where am I? There we go. Like, look at this. They're both talking about this one door. How can you even plan for those kind of things? You know what I mean? Like, you can see them. They're talking about the chance of, well, if they go red, then they come in through here, then you can just knack them. And then they're talking about, well, if we come through here, then we got to deal with getting knacked. You know, it's absolutely wild. Like, you can't write these kind of things. But anyways, C-store, pretty big. Well, it's PAX Ace. Fairly known for, you know, being claustrophobic, small space, and again with the bathrooms like this, tellers and partial office control is huge. Just because, again, you get knacks running through here, you've got yourself Swiss cheese bathroom, and that can be absolutely disgusting. Looks like she is really talking about trying to blow Arcade so that way he has line of sight instead of using a wall charge, which I kind of like the idea. I mean, let's take a look here while these guys, we still have a bit of setup phase. But if we come over here, right, this is the one that she's talking about. You come in and you just kind of blast in, and let's take a look at his opportunities. He's got some pretty good. I mean, you'll have line of sight over all of Arcade. You can look into Freezer eventually. And again, mind you, this also gives you control of, works your way into this line of sight of Bathroom, which is really super important. Let's take a look, though. Pleb going to just kind of take... Who's defending this barbed wire? I guess Floggle is, but he's not really... Is he in a good spot to see this? Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, he's got a pretty good angle. Okay. Okay, red door. Yep, they're going to try and get themselves into Arcade. So the entire eastern side has actually been, I don't want to say given up, because they're not real. They're playing very passively on it, you know. Great Molotov, though, from Boxy to just slow them down. There's a great smoke, but Floggle finds Billboard on the barbed wire. Here comes the attackers. X is this me or is this X? Goodness gracious. Boxy's going to find X, but doesn't get him initially in the trade. He eventually finds him. Now Boxy's the odd man out of position. He's reloaded. He's going to try and mag dump Sachi, but it doesn't work, and the attackers are now working their way from east to west. Sholey in the radius spot of his life. I like this play from Tommy, using the barbed wire to try and play off of... He's jumping around to get visuals. Now, no combat shotgun to open up Teller's door, so they either have to go for bomb, which will tell Sholey that he's there, or they have to try and... Well, they got to shotgun it open to try and get the door open, because they can't kick it open. The door doesn't go in, it goes out. So, Global Breakout's stuck. They're in a bit of a standoff. They're trying to find a pick or something here, but Tommy's watching Tellers. Ghetto's going to try and knack. Doesn't get anything. There's the defuse. It's going to happen. Oh my goodness, it's Knack City. Sholey finds the first one. Does find the second one, so that's it. That should be it. Now all that's left is Colin. This barbed wire is going to make noise. Oh, that's a good smoky barb. Oh, hang on just yet. He's not done. He's got to switch to the secondary. It's faster than reloading your primary, but it's not enough because the auto shot, he still has some pretty good damage. Holy cow. He actually just ran in there. Ghetto clearly wasn't expecting him. Deletes Ghetto. And then... I think that was Sholey just started to kind of back away for the rotate, and then I guess he probably heard the clacking of the armor and went, "Who?" Oh, that's right. But hey, there we go. It's 4-3. DDT making their presence known. I mean, again, PAX Ace is a very rough map to play on if you're not prepared for it. Oh, sorry, 3-5. Excuse me, 3-5. We're back on Bank, Malice Fist, and we got a button in a pretty exposed area. Well, exposed is a very crap word, especially when you've got a dirty angle. You've got a guy that can easily sit in this like dirty angle. So, yeah, this makes sense. But then again, I mean, look at this like absolute jungle gym that you're gonna have one guy here probably, at least one guy in accounting watching this long angle because I mean like look at this. You sit your mop here, he sits here, or he just kind of sits and watches this angle to try and cover for that. I mean, absolutely disgusting angles. Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be a potential 3-2 split again. I think. Oh, there's the 3, and there's the 2. I love it. I love watching the players go through the thoughts. But yeah, I like this. This is you can tell it's Global Breakout at their A game. They want to win this, obviously. They're 2 away from it. But DDT is not done just yet. DDT is not done just yet. That's a heck of a throw if they want to try and get that. I mean, they could, arguably, but it'd be a little rough. It'd be a little rough. All right, and here we go. So, setup phase is underway. Of course, we're into round 9, so the teams have... Well, no, they haven't swapped. What am I talking about? I was just about to say, well, look at how he's holding him. But, yeah, no, Tommy's still on defense. Tommy was doing that crazy defense. Saber's going to be on Plebdo. So, I guess it was quite the good call that they went for more of an eco save on that bank round. Standard kicks. There's the standard grenade and smokes and stuff. So, Pleb's going to try and create space here with the entrance and then try and get his breacher team inside the fence to make some magic happen. Now, obviously, they need to be mindful of the Sholey in the bathroom. There's the breach. Time. Floggle? Hello? Was he just not there? What the heck happened? That was just disgusting. Ghetto's now going to get found. Ghetto's just gets deleted. Wow, okay, DDT just not... Uh-oh. That was Floggle. So Floggle may be having some internet issues. That sucks. And, oh, Shawley's still in the bathroom. Okay, does X know about him? He does. And he does get him. Okay, so the rat in the corner has been found, and now all that's left is Tommy, who's got one heck of a mountain to climb. Good Molotov. He hears the guy on the left. He's getting rotated on at this point. Does find X, but he's got to find one more. Dings him. Doesn't get him, though. He's got to switch. Yeah, got to get that reload. Oh, my goodness. This movement is so clean, though. Look at this gamer in action. Oh, here's him on the right. Mag dunks, but no, he's not quick enough. And there's the defuse. And Pleb murders Colin. That's a bit rough. That was, I mean, great defense, but I mean, yeah, he knew he was getting rotated on as soon as he started to try and play around this in accounting. I mean, it was good heads up play trying to deal with X, but you know, he didn't have anyone to watch this rotate or watch this kind of long angle, so he just had to back off. And then after that, trying to get himself into bank or to vault, excuse me, when there was no awareness. That's just rough. And it looks like I think that grenade was just thrown. I mean, it's 3-6. Sadly, Floggle is now dead, so they were down on a very crucial round, and I think Floggle's internet is dead. So I'd hate for that to be the way that this ends. But sometimes that's just how the marinara sauce falls. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe Global Breakout will try and even it up to keep it fair. Oof, but down a guy on the attacking round. I mean, being down a guy on the attack isn't the end of the world, but it does not make it any easier. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right, well, we're back again. Teams to switch. Big ol' thrust. Shout outs to your boys Panera Bread for not employing their employees enough, and we'll get this party started. So looks like we're gonna be pushing for a red door push this time instead of and potential power, which I think is probably the best move, especially in this situation where they kind of need to use, the utility of the attackers to their advantage. Using the NVGs, I think, is probably their best move because it's gonna be tough. I mean, obviously it's an upward battle. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be an upward battle every time that you're down a guy. But now, I mean, it also just kind of removes the well. I don't want to say removes the threat of Saber because, man, I don't know what it is. I swear to God, every time I'm playing, Factory and the power goes out, it's like, all right, it's pitch black. I guess I'm done playing. When these guys play when it's pitch black, you ever go outside at like noon, like 12, like 1 p.m. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you turn the lights off for these guys. That's how dark it gets for them. Like 1 p.m. in the afternoon is how dark it gets for them. I swear, it's like, hey, it's pitch black. I got NVGs. I'm good, and then I get mopped. And it's like, how do you see me? And it's like, oh well, I could see your shadow off of the barrel, the reflection from the emergency exit light. And you're like, what? Anyways, great Molotov from X to slow down this push. You can see the guys are already starting to rotate. Billboard doesn't hear Sholey sneaking and Boxy sneaking, so ooh, good flash, but X survives. Wow. Very good heads up. Molotov doesn't do what it needs. There's the power. Ghetto did not get toasted one bit. And now they're just waiting for this office door to get open. There it is. No one's inside office, so actually everyone that's inside of on the pipeworks here is actually going to be perfectly fine. Ghetto does go down. Colin's going to mag dump Sholey. Finds Boxy instead. Colin's still alive. Gets a double for his trouble. And now all that's left is Tommy. And that is all she wrote. 7-3 is the final score. Sadly, we lost Floggle there on that really crucial 6th round. And kind of just gave the game away. But congratulations to the Global Breakout team for beating the DDT team.